Hi, hi, hi. Happy birthday, Margaret. I I I first told you happy birthday a couple days ago because
Yes.
it was put out that it was your birthday, but happy birthday. I'm so excited to be here. Dr. Pat, Margaret, thank you for inviting me and letting me speak today. Now, get on with the business now. The business is this. I'm single, but maybe I chose to be that way. Maybe I didn't. But when you're over 50 and you're single, we have so many different things that could just affect being single. It would be really great to say, hey, honey, can you grab me a cup of coffee? Oh, I don't have a honey. Maybe my honey would be outside mowing the lawn when I have to go outside and move it or wash the dogs. But the thing is, being single at 50, sometimes we choose to be that way and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we have a death in the family. Sometimes we get divorced. Right now, I'm actually married. I say I'm single, but I'm actually married. We're separated. We've been separated for about 5 years. So, that's a choice, but not everybody has that choice. So, what I'm trying to tell you is there's something very empowering about being single. You can declare your independence all day, every day. Nobody can tell you what to do and what not to do. Dr. Luana said her husband didn't tell her that, but some husbands do tell us what we can and cannot do. I had a husband that liked to play video games, and that's all he wanted to do was play video games. He would do that all day, every day. But he was 33 years in the military, so he felt like he could do that. And I understand that. I do. But that's just not, my life. So I had to embrace being single again. And I'm okay with it. Um, I don't have to worry so much about what I'm doing every day because I'm single. If I decide that I don't want to clean the house for one day, I don't have to. I'm the only one living here. Um, being single has challenges though. Like I said, mowing the lawn, having help doing those little things. Sometimes my car don't start. I have to go outside and do it myself. Well, I'm on the phone saying, what can I do to get this car started? But the other thing is sometimes you get lonely. You feel like, oh no, I'm so alone. You have to choose to find different relationships in that time. You know, I have a friend, we've been friends for 32 years, but you know what? She has a life, and I can't just pick up and call her like we used to do when we were teenagers or back when we were younger. We could call each other and say, hey, what are you doing? And talk on the phone for 2 hours. She's married. I can't do that with her sometimes because she can't. So I get lonely, but I had to find different ways to get different relationships. So I had to open myself up to maybe going to a group, maybe going to a singles group, maybe going to coffee in the coffee shop at, you know, Starbucks down the street. That's some of the things that we have to do. So being single has its perks and it has its drawbacks. And I would love to just say, I love being single all the time, but no. And since I'm separated, it's easy for me because I can call my husband and say, what are you doing? Are you busy? We can talk now. We didn't used to, when you're married, sometimes it's hard to sit back and say, oh, let's just talk. But now that we're separated, we we can actually sit back and call each other friends. He calls me when he's upset. I call him when I'm upset. And that's how we work. And, we're kind of dragging our feet on whether we want to get divorced or not. But, you know, I'm a Christian. I know you're not supposed to get divorced. I know this. I know that God says we're supposed to stay married to the person we're supposed to be with. So I'm trying to stay married and I'm trying to make things work. But now, the other part of that is late at night when it's time for bed, it's a little hard to snuggle. But I do have somebody, I have something to help me with that. You want me to know what it is? Dogs. I have it. My dogs come to bed with me. So that's how I handle my singleness. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And I know that today is going to be exciting. We have so many great speakers. And Dr. Pat and Margaret, thank you again. I appreciate everything you do. Dr. Luana, it was great to hear you again. And everybody else, I can't wait to hear you. I'm going to get off of here, but I love you all very, very much.